ladies and gentlemen, dudettes, I'm Matt Burns.
And I am slightly hungover.
But it's all for good reason.
At this moment in time, it doesn't feel like a very good reason. But yeah, okay. We'll go with that.
Well, it was all for, well, I say it's for a good reason because the entertainment value from last night was absolutely hilarious.
Yes, it was quite lowbrow.
Yeah, understatement.
Very big understatement right there.
Yeah, but that's not why we're here.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, that's not why we're here. We are the Burning Truth. We are a wrestling broadcast with plenty of talking nonsense.
Oh, yes.
Indubitably. So, would my colleague do the first thing that one of the most important segments?
The honourable gentleman has passed me this righteous... I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
The honourable righteous Irvine has the floor.
Irvine has the floor. The following broadcast may contain language, opinions, and topics that may not be suitable for younger listeners or for those that are easily offended. However, I do believe that quick draw McGraw is much easier on the eyes and ears.
Love it.
Do you like that?
I love it.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
From last week, I was actually dying to use it.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm surprised you didn't actually include the alter ego. Or do you remember it?
Oh, God. You know, you have to... Come on, I'm hungover, dude.
His alter ego as Al Kabong.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah.
A cowboy westerner who can shoot guns. Uses a guitar.
Exactly. Just everything made sense back then.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Absolutely amazing, good entertainment. But as we've got now the audio disclaimer out the way, we are in full support and advocate for the following: Black Lives Matter.
Hashtag speaking out.
And of course the LGBTQ plus
community.
Yes.
Always just throw in the community. I don't know why, it just feels right.
Now, I paused because I knew you'd cover it. I knew you had it covered.
Plenty of things covered at the moment.
No, I'm not saying the line that's popped into my head. Nope. Anyway.
No, please don't.
Nope, I'm not. Just to point this out, this week's blog/vlog wasn't typically a vlog, usual vlog. It was a birthday message to Alice.
It was, which I got rudely awoken by watching it, and it was like I hadn't seen it, and this morning I woke up, looked, I thought, oh yeah, I need to see what he says, and it was like really loud. Oh God, I'm pretty sure it was really loud, and it rang through my ears.
And I'm pretty sure seeing me that early in the morning probably didn't help.
No, not really.
Thought so.
It made me want to cry.
You're welcome. But when we say we've got a busy schedule this week, oh boy.
Yeah, we have. We have actually. I mean, not just like the days coming forth, but
What's actually happened this week?
Oh, what's happened this week?
Alone.
Work, airsoft shooting, axe throwing, being accused of being a spy, or working for the army just because I can throw an axe into a board. Honestly, it's been a very strange week.
And then we'll get to the wrestling.
Oh yeah, and then we get to the wrestling, and then it's like it just gets even worse. Would you like to do the honours of starting the process?
Right. Some of it good news, some of it bad. I'm just trying to narrow down where the hell do I even start?
Shall we do our usual boring WWE?
I'm gonna aim for the first point of story that came to be off the top of my head. This is, by the way, this is in no actual order. This is just randomly off the top of my head. The first story I'm thinking of going for is it's in regards to what happened not long after when SmackDown debuted, and it was something that I'm surprised that we didn't get to cover on the previous week's episode.
What was that?
Because it happened just after we'd finished, not long after we finished.
Okay.
Jimmy Uso.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Uso. Or should I say Jeff Hardy 2.0?
I think he's even saying hold my beer to Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah, it is. It's like, dude, I can get about 3 DUIs in a week and be in jail and spend about a month in jail. Jimmy Uso, hold my beer.
You do realise this is not his third one?
Is it second?
Fourth!
Oh, why? Why do it, man?
Come
on.
Wait. His fourth supposed DUI, however, the third one was revoked because evidence wasn't enough, and they couldn't press charges.
Nah, fair enough.
But for actual official charges, it's 3.
Anyway, I like Jeff Hardy, and I know that he's had like a lot of DUIs and, you know, drug-induced moments. Maybe he obviously, well, no, there's no maybe about it. He shouldn't be doing it, but we don't know what sort of problems he's struggling with. Just a bit like the Usos, we don't know. So before we get quick to jump on the bandwagon, because I've seen it all over Facebook. Like,
oh no,
people taking the piss, and
I'm going to take a grab at one thing I saw recently, and this is to defend Jimmy. One fan, and I couldn't believe I actually saw this on social media, accused his missus.
Accused his missus of what?
Being a bad influencer.
Why would that involve him?
Why would it involve her?
No, him drinking and driving. I'm not quite sure where you're going with it.
No, that's the stupidity of it. The guy just says, Naomi's a bad influence. He needs to break up with her and get on with his life and be on to better things.
Ah, right. So getting arrested for a DUI is on to better things.
No, supposedly that it's Naomi's fault.
It's not Naomi's fault.
No. We don't know the reason why it's happened. We're not
going
to speculate on it. We're not even going to even suggest why it's happened.
No, all we can say is that whatever it is, we hope it's not too serious. We hope that he managed to rehabilitate himself,
Yep.
but in the same breath, grow up, stop being such an idiot. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
And there are a lot more important things in life than going out and using a car which is just as dangerous as a fucking gun.
Yep.
Under the influence of alcohol.
And not by a bit as well.
Yeah, not by a bit. What was it?
Near 205?
205? I don't know if anybody knows, but that's...
Yeah. 0.205, and the actual limit of where he was, Florida, is 0.08.
Yeah, so that's a lot.
Enough said.
That's a lot over the limit.
Yeah.
But anyway, either way, it's just one of them. Just whatever he does, I hope he gets it sorted out, because he has a talent, even though he does annoy me. But, you know.
Fingers crossed. It didn't have any effect on the storylines that's been ongoing, but from what we saw on SmackDown, doesn't look like it. Yet. Yet. Looks like they're still pushing the same narrative and still going forward. At current time. Which I'm fine with.
It's just weird, isn't it? As soon as we go off the air, that happens.
Pretty much, and it was like, wow. But fingers crossed, it's nothing too serious, and hopefully help has been provided, and that he is actually accepting it. Hopefully. Nothing more on that situation.
No.
We're gonna have to move on to more bad news.
Would this be to do with an injury?
Yeah. Yes, it would. Now, we know a lot of people are already throwing accusations towards a certain Vincent Kennedy McMahon already, saying, why are you getting all your wrestlers training at the training centre, at the PC centre, doing drills after drills after drills while trying to get ready for being on the road, because they're going to be travelling again. At the same time, he's probably making sure he wants to keep his talent ready, get his talent ready for that hard graft, that hard road, taking matches almost every day of the week. Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
However, in this case, it's unfortunately meant that someone's ended up getting injured.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's actually kind of... Would you say it's broken the narrative a little bit?
Oh, more than just broken a narrative. Because it was somebody who was heading to Money in the Bank in a championship match. Let's not beat around the bush. It's Bayley.
Yeah, let's not beat around the bush. Just thingy.
ACL.
But could this be like an opening for Zelina Vega?
No. Don't even get me.
No.
Don't even get me being upset over that segment of what they've done with the situation. Not happy. Because all I'm just going to say is, okay, they've addressed it. Bayley's still getting heat. She's still able to be a presence on TV, which is good. And I feel sorry for Bayley because her injury is going to be multiple months. And do you know what makes it even worse? She's potentially going to be missing out on another WrestleMania. As in not having a match.
God.
That's how much of a serious it is. The injury, what makes it even weirder though, is with the injury itself, it wasn't due to certain training. It was during doing chain wrestling, and it was a complete and utter freak accident from what has been stated.
Yeah, in other words, I don't know. I just don't trust WWE with that kind of stuff.
Potentially, I can understand that. But, digress. With 1 week now to go before Money in the Bank, how did they address that situation? That big, massive gap that was happening.
Go on.
Carmelo's filling the role.
Or would this be the same Carmelo that failed?
This would be the same Carmelo who was the first hand-picked Money in the Bank select for SmackDown.
Oh my God. Ugh. Oh well.
Which at that point, Liv Morgan come out and kicked off about it, saying, "Why is she being handpicked for that championship?" Right? She was handed the Money in the Bank opportunity. She's now being handed a shot. Why is she being handed a shot when I beat her cleanly 2 weeks ago?
That's true.
She has a point. She beat her 3 weeks ago as well. So she beat her twice. She has a point. To then have Sonya Deville run down Liv Morgan and then turn around saying, "I was just about to announce you as Carmelo's replacement in the Money in the Bank," for then Liv Morgan to then act sheepishly as if to say, sorry miss, sorry sir, sorry. So she should feel very honoured that she's now in the Money in the Bank match because Bayley got injured.
Makes you wonder who's going to win it then.
They have no idea.
No, I don't think the writing team have got a fucking clue, if I'm being honest.
What makes it worse is the fact that why is it that Sonya Deville is now becoming the new Stephanie McMahon?
I don't know, why has Sonya Deville become the new Stephanie?
Because she might be an authority figure. She just run down she's doing a heelish thing, and you think a face, someone who's a face would be turning around saying, "Hang on, you're being unfair and unreasonable. I'm going to stand up to this situation." But no, I'll buckle down and just be, sheepish and do as I'm told. That doesn't scream out, "I want to be a superstar." Even though for the past 2 weeks, you're trying to supposedly push her as a superstar.
Yeah, but Sonya Deville, though, why?
She's a good character and she's a good mic talker. And she's probably gone through a certain situation, which is probably why why that happened. But the problem is, she should still be getting confronted.
Yeah, well, that's how you get like a heel
face dynamic
authority figure over, is by the babyface coming out and
challenging.
Yeah, and challenging the decisions and being the number one enemy. We're going as far back as
Austin McMahon.
Well, there's time before that as well. Just trying to think.
Bret and Vince.
Yeah, Bret and Vince.
Degeneration X and Vince.
Yeah, Degeneration X. Hogan.
Yeah.
Hogan, Macho Man.
Yeah. NWO against WCW management. Yeah,
exactly. See?
Plenty.
Wolfpack.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fucking... It's been done a lot of times, but these are the examples that you lead by, and this is how you get a heel authority figure over.
But at the same time...
how you get them hated.
You'll get them hated, but at the same time, you'll also get the face over at the same time. Not just let heel beat down on face, have them humiliated, and be like a sheepish little dog, while she's just been absolutely buried, and then immediately trying to get Liv Morgan to cut a promo against Carmella after she's just been buried.
Again.
To then have, basically, and when Where says, she turns around and just goes, well, if I win Money in the Bank, and if Carmella wins the belt, I'm coming for you. Then I have Bianca Belair come walking out. I've got unfinished business with Bayley. Okay, fine. And as for you, Carmella, I'll be knocking your, basically beating you for my championship next week on SmackDown. Did anybody notice anything odd then?
Yeah, just like how confusing that got and how like broken my brain is right now.
Are you ready for this? I doubt it's broken his mind from certain conversations from last night. In joke.
Yep.
Anyway.
And no, it wasn't my conversation skills.
No.
I know you're bad enough on the Burning Truth, but they're not that bad when I'm drunk.
Dum da dum dum.
Dum.
Anyway, all I'm just going to say is, you probably might not have noticed the fact that she said next week on SmackDown. So, so Carmella is replacing Bayley for the Women's Championship match, but it's not on Money in the Bank. It's happening on SmackDown now.
It's happening on SmackDown, but she's in the Money in the Bank.
No, she isn't. Liv Morgan's replaced her now.
Oh, so now she's not in the... Oh, my God.
So Carmella has been rewarded a championship match. So happy about it, but she's off the pay-per-view.
Oh, God. Well, you just know straight away lazy writing there, and that has just literally told us who's winning.
No kidding.
What is the point?
Yeah. Can we continue?
Oh, God, yes. Please do.
Dolph Ziggler is lit up a fire under WWE.
Why, is he another one that doesn't want to be there anymore?
He's basically actually called out WWE saying that they're not selling his merch anymore. At all.
Well, they're not selling his?
Yeah.
Or they don't want to sell his?
They're not selling his. They're selling other heel wrestlers' merch, but not his.
Well, I haven't heard a lot about Ziggler just lately. What's going on with him?
No idea.
Is he another one that's just going to disappear like a fart in the wind?
Well, bear in mind, you're just now saying, well, where's he gone? Where's he gone? What about Bobby Roode?
Yeah, that's enough. Mate, don't even get me started on Bobby Roode. He's one of the most under-fucking-rated superstars in the WWE at the minute.
No. Agreed. But bear in mind that the two names we just mentioned, why are they important? They were the former SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Need to say more.
Yeah, and now they've disappeared.
Oh dear.
I'm going to put all this down to lazy writing.
And to segue with the lazy writing, Nakamura and Baron Corbin, end the feud now, please. Just end it now.
Yeah, is it getting a bit bad? Because last week it was actually getting all right. Like, Baron Corbin getting upset because he's poor down on his luck.
Yeah. The good guys bought his car at an auction sale.
Okay.
And were rubbing it in his face.
Yeah, that's very heelish.
Haven't finished yet. Big E was for some reason out watching this match because I think he's in the Money in the Bank because it was a Money in the Bank qualifying match on a sofa, which Pat McAfee was also sitting on, and both Pat and Big E kept, and I quote, and I'm going to dig at WWE right now, is, don't you actually have anti-bullying campaigns on right now?
They've always got anti-bullying campaigns on.
So you think them taking pot shots at Corbin's receding hairline repeatedly on air is smart?
Well, don't forget. Now, let's not forget about the time that Baron Corbin was making fun of Chad Gable
For being short. Yep.
And then, obviously, Simon Miller said it best when he called him Tally Baldy. So, it kind of swings and roundabouts, really.
It does, but it looks like he's trying to grow his hair back, and I will say, I can see why he's cut his hair now. But to have the good guys pointing this out every 5 seconds on the commentary, yeah, look at his hair's receding. He's in shock. No, he's in that much shock. His hair's receding more. Really?
I get it, but yeah, I if he's down on his luck and what have you, I think if anything, it's just, is this their attempt now at turning him face? I don't know.
And oh no,
it feels like it. It feels like it, doesn't it?
I'm actually right now feeling sorry for Corbin because, oh, by the way, Shinsuke Nakamura won due to an assist from somebody else outside, but they're the good guys.
Yeah, it sounds to me like they're trying to turn him face. And Nakamura heel again, because Nakamura works better as a heel. I like him as a heel.
But he just turned him face recently. Oh,
yeah, exactly. He needs to go back to being a heel. Don't like him as a face. He comes off as just far too generic.
No, but this
Here's generic man. Here's generic man number 3.
No, I thought you were going to go for 4,448.
No, I don't want to go about that far. I'm just going to go for generic man for that week.
Ah, fair enough. But the point being is, it's lazy writing.
Mate, we've said this now for weeks, haven't we? We said this. It's just too much lazy writing. Not enough creativity, not enough individual thought processes. It's just stupid. It's idiotic.
Yep. You ready for this one now? Shall we push on?
Yes, let's push.
NXT Call-Ups.
No.
3 names. Well, 2 names were immediately called up on SmackDown out of nowhere. And one's possibly debuting soon. Tony Storm is debuting soon on SmackDown. And the 2 who got called up got put against the current Women's Tag Team Champions.
Nia Jax.
Nope. Nope.
Nikki Cross.
Nope.
Who the fuck are the champions now?
Really?
Yes, really.
Tamina and Natalya Neidhart?
Oh, I thought they'd have lost by now.
No. And they won them as faces. They now cut a heel promo saying, we got told to come out here for an impromptu match against 2 unknowns making their debuts. We ain't got time for this because we got better things to get on with. So why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
Right.
Would you like to know who it was that came out? Or do you know this?
No, I don't know. I have not. I'll be honest with everyone right now. I've not watched any WWE now
I'm just going to
for
say...
weeks.
I'm just going to say the first name. I'm going to see if you can get the second one. Shotzi.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Are you kidding me?
What?
Shotzi Blackheart and fucking Naomi, Ember Moon.
No. No.
Because I know they were tagging not long ago.
Yeah, they were, but they're not tagging now.
Oh, come on. Just spit it out, man.
Shotzi and Knox.
What?
Yeah.
Now, I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to put this out there, and I'm sure everyone will agree. It doesn't make fucking sense. It don't make sense. It does not make fucking sense.
Yeah, especially since the gear didn't match as well.
Oh, for God's sake!
And
they got rid of the riot. They got rid of the riot squad for this shit.
And she did come out on a tank, though, at least.
Right? Yeah, I still love that.
But the slow motion on the missile didn't look right. But anyway, it's going to get worse for you now. You probably just noticed I didn't actually use the full names.
Oh no!
Yep.
They've changed the name.
Just Shotzi and Knox. They're not Shotzi Blackheart or Tegan Knox now.
So it's just Shotzi Knox.
Shotzi and Knox.
Oh God!
And they won.
No way!
They beat the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion in a non-title match.
Oh dear, and there's your continuity gone straight out the fuck-arsing window.
Yeah. When you heard the win, I thought, what, the new champs? What the hell?
I know, I thought that as well. I was thinking, new champs? What?
And then you just hear the non-title match.
Oh, God.
It's a lot.
You ever, right, have you ever had to scrape out to the bottom of the barrel? And at that last scrape, where you think you've got it all, you end up pulling up like a mound of shit out of your hand, in your hand. That is exactly what the women's tag division is right now. It is that shit in your hand that's like, what is it? Is it shit? Is it bottom of the barrel? What is it? Is it just mildew? What is it?
I'm going to make it even worse. I'm going to make it even worse for them now. Because they're not going to like this. What's been going on with the women's division?
Fuck knows.
On the main roster. As in,
fuck
they've got
knows.
2 main championships, one on Raw, one SmackDown. Tag team champions that don't appear to be going on to Raw or NXT and only appearing on SmackDown. And why do they keep appearing on SmackDown? Oh, because there's not that many women wrestlers on SmackDown.
Wow. I wonder why.
And how long did that take for that to be noticed? Oh, yeah, Bayley to be injured.
Yeah, it's not the Bayley show, though, is it?
Exactly, but it has been to a degree. Because before Bayley was around, recently, what show has it been?
That's the food, man. Eating
birthday
cake.
It's been either Bayley or it's been Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is taking time off. Possibly. Which that topic I'm not even touching. Why she might not be on screen. If you want to look that up, look it up. But we're not touching it. Is what I'm saying.
You have me intrigued.
No, I'm not. We're not touching that one because we don't want to have a certain. We don't want to be involved in that sort of argument in details because we could end up breaking one of our rules.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. No touching. Basically the infamous no touchy.
No touchy, no touchy.
No. But anyway.
No.
Let's continue, shall we? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So, we've got all that through. So, we've got some debuts. Anything else?
Well, you're the fucking one that's been watching WWE, so...
Oh, actually, yeah. How about the panic that they had recently?
The what?
They had some panic recently. Because I believe they got in touch with Buddy Murphy recently. To ask him details, confirm certain details about something to do with a 90-day non-complete contract.
Yeah.
Just confirm that it was all correct. Which he turned around and said, yeah, it is. And that's just going to segue into two quick topics, mindlessly. All I'm just going to say is, because to avoid breaking one of the rules, let's just say certain higher power is going to be looking into the non-complete clauses that WWE have been using, because they're actually wondering if it could be a bit unfair on the workers and that the non-complete contracts should be gone.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying in that situation. But the reason why I actually brought up the 90-day non-complete contract, because WWE made a big mistake with somebody recently.
Well, can I have a stab at this one?
I thought you'd never ask.
Because with you just mentioning the 90 no-compete clause,
yeah,
I know of somebody that has managed to escape that clause.
Well, and I'm going to tell you how they escaped it as well.
And that would be none other than somebody that they have been pissing off for a long time, and that would be Aleister Black.
Formerly known as Aleister Black.
Formerly known as Aleister Black. And now, his new name is Malakai Black.
Yeah.
And guess where he's gone, everybody? He's gone to All Elite Wrestling.
I know everyone's going to be sitting there saying, but it's all ex-WWE going there. And?
Well, I'm not being funny, but if WWE was good enough, they wouldn't have to go and look for elsewhere to fucking wrestle, would they?
I just found it ironic that when he decided to debut, it was literally days after his wife returned to SmackDown.
Yep.
And what makes it even more painful is WWE supposedly were hoping to have that return, to have a Mr. Black return.
Nah, I think he'd had enough.
No. They were hoping.
Yeah, well, I think he'd had enough anyway. I think he was going to go because the frustrating part of it is that no matter what he did, don't matter how many times they gave him shit, he made it look good. His wrestling, his matches against Buddy Murphy were outstanding. You know, so for them to do what they've done to him, as well as Buddy Murphy, let's just face facts here. As well as Buddy Murphy, they've basically shit over two fucking top talents that were in NXT, shot up to the main roster, were more over than Rover.
Yep.
And shit all over him. Booker T's Room of Candles.
Enough said.
For Aleister Black.
At
Terrible.
Least it wasn't the shampoo advert.
Buddy Murphy becoming Seth Rollins' bitch.
Twice.
And then having a love affair with, you know, a member of the Mysterio family, and then feuding with the Mysterios, but not feuding with them.
And then refeuding with them.
And then, what the fuck's going, you know, I mean, just come on. If that's not shitting all over someone's career, I don't know what is.
However, the infamous WWE thing has happened. The second that they left WWE and, you know, go on to the potentially, you know, as soon as they leave WWE, they decided, right, I'm out of WWE, let's hit the gym and become jacked as hell.
Oh yeah, definitely. Obviously, Malakai Black didn't have that much time.
He didn't need to. 35 days.
35 days of
not competing. Now, I know you're thinking, how did he get round that 90-day clause contract?
No compete clause. How did he do it?
You ready for this?
Well, I've been waiting.
Messed up. Do you remember
no
when
shit.
Do you know when he transitioned from NXT to WWE, to the main roster?
Yeah.
You do know that NXT wrestlers have a 30-day non-compete.
Ah. Are you going to tell me now that he was still on an NXT contract?
He was still on a... He was on... They actually updated the whole contract apart from the non-complete.
Nice. So Vince must have been chewing at the fucking bit going, what the fuck is going on? Why is he appearing on AEW all of a sudden? Which, by the way, was a pretty damn good fucking way to enter into a new company by taking out Arn Anderson and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. While also having a video showcasing his repackaging on social media, but not declaring where it was from, and then suddenly debuting the same day that footage came out.
Yep.
Genius.
Really, really good. AEW doing everything right at the minute. Well, almost everything.
I know a lot of people are going to say, but he's going to be the other floor if Cody beats him. No, he isn't.
How do you know that Cody's going to beat him?
This is Aleister Black, and he'll still be entertaining. And how do they know that they're going to beat him? Oh, no, they're just assuming.
Well, I'm not being funny, but everyone who's faced Cody Rhodes at the moment has lost.
Yeah.
Unless he's got a title.
Yeah.
Almost everyone, should I say. You know, Cody just seems to be one of them that's got his finger. But I don't think that's the case. I think that Cody Rhodes is just good at getting wrestlers over.
Regardless of
win or lose, heel or face, it doesn't matter. Look at Darby Allin. Look where he is now.
Yeah.
Did he not have a feud with Cody Rhodes not long ago? About 12 months ago. Chris Jericho did. But then again, Chris Jericho didn't need to get over anyway.
True,
but, you know,
true. Jungle Boy, Hangman Page.
Chris Jericho was just the perfect person to win the AEW heavyweight title.
Yeah.
At the time, because he was the main face and it was a new starting company. And where would you want your new starting company to be? Would you want the champion to be Cody Rhodes or the more well-known Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
Who's been a household name since the mid to late 90s.
Yeah. MJF.
Exactly.
Enough said.
MJF. Enough said. Even though his feud with Chris Jericho is probably one of the best I've seen in a while.
Oh, damn right. Damn right.
Yeah, he just has good matches. Cody Rhodes is just a solid worker, and he's a good performer. And yeah, he does deserve to win. He doesn't deserve to get buried, but he just doesn't need to be involved in main storylines.
True, but the fact is, the way Malakai debuted was just. And bear this in mind, he even did WWE a favour in still selling his eye.
Yeah.
He still sold the eye.
Exactly. He's got a new eye.
And the scary thing about it is, there's also been news revealed on a conversation between Malakai and Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Go on.
Which was to do with his new theme music that he had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was all that palaver, wasn't there? He said to Vince, I want to use this music. He said, well, can I listen to it? So he got him to listen to it. And Vince McMahon said, I don't like it. I don't get it. Is it that slow all the way through? Is it that slow all the way through? And he's like, well, no, it picks up a little bit. And he goes, well, I'm 75. I don't know.
Oh, no. He said 76.
Oh, yeah, 76. Sorry, he said 76. I'm 76. What the fuck do I know? Well, the fact that he doesn't even know his own age, for starters, says it all. A bit like a certain Matt Burns. But, yeah, okay.
Really?
Yes, really. I went there.
I know
no,
my
you don't.
age.
What's my age again? What's my age again?
Listening to Blink 182, are we?
Yeah.
Anyway, point being is, it's like, he said that thinking, no, he's just there saying, I'm 76, what do I know about music? Okay, so that's a bit concerning, the fact that he's saying he doesn't know what entrance music to use, and he's in charge of WWE, who, entrance music are vitally important and everything, but the fact that he can't even get his own age right?
Oh, yes. It is very concerning that this man is completely in charge of a multi-million pound wrestling company.
Yeah.
Very concerned. Very, very concerning.
Yeah.
And now we wonder why we're in the position where all we do is slate WWE, because there's nothing positive to take from it at the moment. Well, there is. I'm being a bit too mean there, aren't I, really?
Just a bit.
There are some positives. But there aren't many. And this, now that AEW have come along and they're doing so well, and they're signing talent from WWE, and this isn't just any talent. This is talent that should be headlining WrestleManias.
Yeah.
Headlining pay-per-views across the board.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So you can't just sit there and tell me that AEW are just signing ex-WWE guys. Well, where the fuck else are they supposed to get them from? They've actually got their own homegrown talent on there as well, thank you very much.
And on top of that, if I'm not mistaken, how can you can sit there saying, but they're all ex-WWE guys. Last time I checked, didn't WWE just buy up an entire bunch of people off the independent circuit just to stop them from going to the rival companies and on the independent circuit, just so they've got them and just keep them hidden away from the entire world?
Exactly. And I mean, look at that. You got James Storm, who went to NXT from Impact Wrestling. Yep. Absolutely hated it, left.
Lucky enough, he's on a trial basis.
Yeah, absolutely hated it, left. Went straight back to where he was before, and he's still there, isn't he?
What, Impact? Yeah.
Austin Aries.
Room corner.
Austin Aries. NXT. was rumoured to be the next big thing. They completely misused him and mistreated him. Buggered off back to Impact.
Oh, no. I think, no. With Austin Aries, he didn't go NXT. Let's put him on 205 Live.
I thought he debuted on NXT.
I think he was on there briefly for a while. Then he pulled him up to 205 Live. He then feuded with Pac for.
Oh, you mean 205 Drive? I'm sorry, Uso. I really am
Jimmy
not.
Uso. Yeah,
I really am sorry, not.
Right. Let me just continue where I was.
Austin Aries, he went back to Impact anyway.
My mistake. I say Pac. It was Adrian Neville.
Yeah, so basically Pac.
When they were feuding for the Cruiserweight Championship, and he had an absolute amazing match at WrestleMania. Oh wait, they actually dropped him from the main show and put him on the pre-show, I think it was, or something. So they couldn't be added onto the DVD, which meant he didn't get WrestleMania money.
Shocking.
I want to know why he left. Upset.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though from what we've gathered from more than one source, he can be a prick.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that talent, a lot of talent haven't got an air of arrogance about them. They always, majority of them always have. But I'm not being funny. But when you're confronted with an arsewipe like Vince McMahon, who, whether he's given us so many great moments or not, he's a businessman at the end of the day, so he's a bit of an arsehole.
Yep.
And that's just not me being tarring everyone with the same brush. It just is what it is. But,
at least he's not. At least Vince McMahon isn't putting on matches involving pussycats.
Yeah, well, mind you,
He
Sable
might.
anyone? That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry.
I actually thought you were going to go down to Miss the cat.
Yeah, the cat.
Or Ernest the Cat Miller.
Ernest the Cat Miller. Fucking hell, that's a name I've heard for a long time.
I'm the greatest!
I'm the greatest!
Somebody cut. No, not going to go there.
No, just stop. Stop before it gets any worse.
No, not going to go there.
But anyway, Austin Aries, let's go back to Austin Aries. He has been rumoured to be going back to Impact Wrestling.
But it's only rumoured.
It's only rumoured, which also leaves the door open for him to make his way up to AEW.
Possibly, but...
Possibly. They are still working together, though, aren't they? Because you've got the Good Brothers still.
Yeah. And you also got Kenny Omega, who's still their champion.
I can really see AJ Styles, once his contract's up, to finish his career at AEW.
Or Impact, or New Japan. They're all linked.
Well, that's it. That's the thing, because WWE have always kept the forbidden door closed. AEW haven't. They've opened up the door, and it's working for them.
Yep.
Luke Gallows and Anderson are doing a cracking job at playing heels, again.
Yep.
Wherever they go, they're really good. They're smashing it.
Yeah.
Thinking, but this... Listen, this whole Kenny Omega belt collector...
Yep.
There's not many more belts he can actually win, and he'll never beat the record.
New Japan.
I don't think that. No, I don't think they'll let him have it.
I don't think they will, because I think the current AEW storyline is going to be what bring it to an end.
Yeah.
Because who they got lined up for Kenny Omega? Who is the number one ranked seeded challenger for the AEW Championship? Hangman Page. And just from the interaction that they had on AEW, I'm actually glad that he he teased the buckshot lariat and didn't hit it. He teased it. you know, basically, they didn't just go all out and just blow their load out completely all out in one segment.
Giggity.
You're welcome. Instead, they're teasing it. They're building up the pressure. They're building it up. They're literally getting it ready for when it's at the big moment at a pay-per-view. New champion.
Well, can I just point out that this is where AEW are doing things right. Now, if Hangman Page does win the title,
yep,
at the next big pay-per-view, because, you build the storyline and then you let it pay off at the end, where you get a massive pop. Well, all I can say is WWE should have done this with Cesaro and Roman Reigns.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, but they should have done.
I didn't want big up Cesaro this week.
I saw what happened. Covered in blood, wasn't he?
Yep.
I do follow Cesaro he's one of the few wrestlers that I actually follow on Instagram. And yeah, it looked pretty bad, to be fair.
Yep. From what I saw of it, buried again. And the issue is, they've done this, and you know why they've done it? Let's big up Seth Rollins because he's got a big match at SummerSlam. Which they teased.
Oh, wonder who that's against.
Edge.
I wonder why that is.
I'm not saying anymore. I'm just... No. Not going there. Not going there. Not touching that subject. Just no. Just no. Stop it. Agreed?
Oh, yes. Agreed.
I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Oh, speaking of Seth Rollins, and this is actually a good story from WWE.
Oh, make it brief.
It'll be quick because Seth Rollins had some heat with a certain bro. Matt Riddle. And it wasn't actually anything to do with actual what Riddle had done. It was to do with what Riddle's missus had said about Becky Lynch. Which, yeah, the comments that were said, if I was Seth Rollins, I'd be pissed.
Well, was she high when she said these? Because Matt Riddle normally is.
But regardless if you're high or not, you don't sit there and, basically rip on someone's weight while they're pregnant.
Pregnant again?
No. When Becky Lynch was pregnant?
Oh, when she was pregnant? I was just about to say, have I missed something here?
No. When she was pregnant, Matt Riddle's missus his missus made a comment about her weight, and Seth Rollins heard about it and found out about it. He was not happy.
Yeah, it's just I'm sorry, but you can't make comments about somebody's weight when they're pregnant. You can't. Mind you shouldn't really be making comments about anybody's weight anyway.
Correct. And what I'm going to say is, which is why,
even though I'm pretty sure I have.
You might have thrown a few shots at me, but the difference is you haven't actually done it with malice. You've done it with love.
Oh yeah, there's no malice there. Exactly. Never any malice. To you or your cousin.
Love it. See what you did there. Anyway, point being is, this was during the Survivor Series of, I think, last year. I think either last year or the year before. But the point being is, what was so weird about it is Riddle eventually ended up getting, after the Survivor Series pay-per-view, he ended up getting in the locker room, pretty much about to speak to Seth. The camera guy went to come run over to see, because he thought, they're going to be doing an angle or a spot, and they go, no, don't want the cameras on this. I just want to speak to Seth. And Matt Riddle pretty much from out of nowhere just went, no, look, I apologise for what was being said. It was not cool. I am deeply sorry for what has happened, and I also apologise on behalf of my, on behalf of my partner in regards to what was said, and as it should never have been said.
Well, this is where Matt Riddle's cool.
Yeah.
That's where Matt Riddle's cool, but it shouldn't really be him apologising.
Agreed.
Well, he shouldn't be apologising at all. Because it's not him who said the comments.
True, which Seth turned around and just went, crap, I didn't actually think you were going to say that. Because I don't feel like it should have been you apologising. And he goes, in all fairness, I probably acted a bit unfairly on you because I thought you might have agreed with your partner, and I wouldn't want you falling out. But damn, it takes a big person to say that.
It's a cool thing that he's done, but still, at the end of the day, if I was Seth Rollins, I'd be like, look, I'm cool with you, bro. It's your missus I'm not cool with.
That's what basically happened, and everything's been water under the bridge. They're not buddies or anything, they're best buds, but he even teased he wants to have a rematch against Seth Rollins.
Yeah, definitely.
And what was so scary is how Matt did it. He sort of went out of character to tell the story. He goes, well, that curb stomp he did on me on the last match I had against him was a bit stiff, so I want to rematch with him. But it wasn't done in I'm going to get him back, or he stiffed me. It was more likely he's trying to sell a match.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which is absolutely
way of doing it.
Awesome.
Now, just remember this. You turn something real into a storyline. Go with it, because that's what needs to happen.
Bit of realism.
Bit of realism never hurt anybody. Remember the whole Stone Cold being run over because he needed neck surgery? Turning something real into a storyline.
True, but just
realism.
Just don't have it be Rikishi.
Oh God, yeah. I did it for The Rock. I did it for The Rock.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
I did it for The Rock.
I'm waiting. I guarantee you, there's probably about a dozen wrestling fans right now, probably raging at us right now, saying, "Finish the line, finish the Rock line now." We're not going to do it, unfortunately. We're just going to leave it there. We apologise in advance, but we're not shaming anybody.
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not. Even though it was scripted, knowing The Rock, it probably wasn't.
And could be off the cuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say what I meant by that. I could either be referring to a certain Cena jab, or I could be actually saying it was just off the top of his head. I'll let you be the judge.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Where to now?
I can't remember.
I think that's most of the news that we've just covered.
It is most of the news. Not the news. No, that was the news. That was the news, you stupid silly man. God damn it. God damn it.
I almost said shut the fuck up, you fucking asshole. Swear to God, I'm coming to your room and I'm gonna cut your fucking head off and shove it up your ass and shit down your fucking neck.
That is just hilarious. However,
This is the news.
I got one piece of additional news. Stone Cold's Broken Skull sessions with Kevin Nash was pulled from the WWE Network listings.
Oh, what's that?
I'm just literally finding out about this one, and they make it even more worrying.
Would some say that you are Googling it?
No, I'm actually looking this up on the source of WrestleZone.
So, but to go through WrestleZone, you need to go through...
No, you don't. I actually know the link off by heart. And it's actually quite... not always got the best, but when they actually do use their sources, and the sources that they have been using are quite reliable ones. And what makes it even more confusing is the fact that when it's been pulled, there is... it was... The show was meant to be recently scheduled to be released recently, but it's no longer being promoted on WWE.com and not on at all. So, my question is, what's going on?
Good question.
And on top of that, WWE Untold The Nexus and WWE Icons Lex Luger were both also removed.
I wonder why that is.
Is
it because there's a lot? Is it because I know there's a lot of controversy around Lex Luger, but
But they might. No, I think that's just the one where they talk about all the good things in the past.
Yeah, there wasn't that much good about the Lex Express, so let's move on from that one. And how people could say he's actually a legend really grates my gears.
Peter Griffin.
No, Peter Griffin grinds my gears. I said grates my gears.
But anyway, but yeah, which is just
you bastard.
Unusual.
I don't think it's that unusual. What the problem is for me is that you've got Peanut and Peacock running the WWE website.
Peacock?
Yes. Nice to know you finally got it right. But yeah, they are running the network.
Yep.
And they are doing a terrible job of it. They are removing every single little thing that the Attitude Era was.
And even segments before the Attitude Era.
But thankfully not in the UK.
Hmm.
So if you've got what did he call it, an IPN address?
Oh, you're on about a VPN.
VPN, that's the one. VPN. I don't know, you damn kids and your technology.
And let me just put this endorsement out. Well, not endorsement. This disclaimer. We are not actually advising that we're not actually being paid or actually being, we're not being paid for any advertisements. I know my colleague just mentioned the VPN. We're not going to suggest any.
No. I did not mention a specific brand of VPN.
That's why
I'm just saying that some people use VPNs to get across to stream or whatever in a fellow country that's miles away, which gets a better service or a different service than you get yourself.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could think of describing it.
And we're not doing any endorsements or getting paid.
Do I use one? No, not really, because what do I use the internet for? Don't even say it before you do. I know what you're thinking, you dirty-minded little cretin.
I wasn't.
Yes, you were. You were the first one that got the sexual reference from the shorts the other day.
I wasn't going to say it.
Yes,
I thought you were going to say moonpig.com.
Listen. I what?
So you can get a card.
You just said Moonping.
Moonping.com.
It's Moonpig.
Oh, fuck. I don't use it. It goes to show I don't use it.
Moonping.com. Moonping.
Moonpig. There you go. I don't use it because I actually get my cards in advance. Not hinting.
Oh my god! Straight to the moon, Ping. Going straight to the moon, Ping.
Anyway,
moonping.com. Oh, it's Moonpig, by the way, Matt Pin.
it is.
Oh,
I noticed.
I just laughed so hard I farted.
I'm just gonna check
it
something.
hurt my bum. It hurt my bum.
Damn it!
Oh my!
I was
poor little body.
I was hoping that someone would have made a website on moonping.com then. But I'd actually have to check it just in case.
Would some say that you had to Google it, Matt Burns?
Nope, I literally just typed in the address and it came back saying, this domain is available for purchase. Damn it!
Yes. Got you again. It's taken a few weeks to get you again because you've been trying to be sensible and you've done well, but no.
In trying to take a shot at you, I failed.
It was a matter of time, Mr. Burns.
It
I
backfired.
told you I would get you. Good. Very good.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Why did I just imagine you being the voice of the Claw?
The Claw?
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get you, Matt Burns. I'll get you.
I'm not going to lie, mate. That was actually pretty good.
What?
That was actually pretty good.
I wasn't even trying them.
That was pretty cool, actually. Do it again.
No.
Do it again.
No.
Do it.
I'll get you, Matt Burns. I'll get you.
Yeah, that's freaky, that is. That's freaky. After the show, rewind it back and listen to yourself. It'll freak you out a little bit.
It's either going to be horrifying.
Now I'll do my attempt, and then we'll compare later.
Okay.
A bit like we did last night at the urinal.
That wasn't me.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't.
Well, whose ponytail was I tugging on then?
Probably some knob jockey.
That wasn't his ponytail.
Oh dear. Definitely not me.
Oh. I think I need to go and wash my hands.
With
again.
bleach, maybe?
Yeah. I think I might have to give my fingers an STD check or an STI check.
At least it hasn't got anything to do with any limes.
Oh dear. Anyway, the Claw. I'll get you, Matt Burns. I'll get you.
Ooh, that's decent.
I'll find you. I have a certain particular set of skills. And I will hunt you down, and I will find you, and I will kill you. Showing and a miss.
Love it.
Now we're talking sexual chocolate.
No, we're not going that. No.
Baby.
Right. Anyway.
You want me. I want you to.
I know we normally have
Epic
wrestling moments. We're going to be holding back on them from now on.
Yeah, just to hold it back. Because there are only so many epic wrestling moments in the world. And plus, we want to try and start fitting different segments into different parts of the show, which we feel makes more sense.
Yeah.
So we apologise if you like that. We
If you
cover
do, let
epic
us know.
wrestling moments, but it's very difficult as well to cover the ones that remember the ones that we've already covered.
Yeah.
So by having them spaced out a little bit, it makes more sense.
And on top of that, we could always just throw in a random moment, probably someone just going to say, just someone random saying, "Got some fat asses." Scott Steiner.
Yeah, got some fat asses.
Even though he shouldn't be doing that. No.
Yeah, on a kids show, PCW. Wow.
Oh, and also, of course, that wasn't bad asses. It was. I'm not even going to even cover that. What was said on that show?
No, don't. I think, if anything, people should just go and look it up and find out for themselves.
Yeah, because I have never heard a crowd pop just even the word "fuck."
I tell you what. We shall. Matt Burns will attempt to put the link on the description.
I'll have a look around for it and see if I can find a clip. I'll try and share it out. If not, we'll just head to Preston City Wrestling and just give that a check out. Genuinely. And the scary thing about it is, I was actually there in the crowd watching that show.
With his hand in his pants.
No.
Senor.
Although by that night, that was when I was during me when I wasn't type 2 diabetic and was heavily drinking.
Yes, a bit like I was last night, and full of regret this morning, as I decided to roll from one side of the bed to the other, just so I could slither out and slide across the landing, or should I say, in America you would call it a corridor, I'd imagine, or something like that. Hallway, corridor, whatever. Into the bathroom to prop myself upon the bath, so I had to have a sit-down wee. Otherwise, my head would have ended up in the toilet and my feet up in the sky. And still, I probably would have been pissing as well. So yes, it would have gone everywhere.
Why did I just now suddenly just picture you trying to do an imitation involving a bog seat and the actual bog doing a Bray Wyatt? Let me in.
How did you know what shorts I was wearing? Got you again, bitch. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but I make it my mission every week to at least, whether it be with a private joke or one that hopefully everybody else will get, to get Matt Burns to laugh.
Uncontrollably?
Uncontrollably. And yeah, I just make it my mission every week to at least once.
But then again, I think from the conversations that we were involved with last night, you've probably filled that rota for the entire year.
I'm sorry, dude, but even I had to dumb it down a little bit last night. I was like, dude, I can't take any more of this shit. But then again, it got that interesting on the drive home that I did literally feel like giving you money just to keep driving us around just so I can listen to the sheer nonsense. So just so everybody gets this picture clear, is that we had a talker in the car, shall we say, a talker, and as they were talking, the more they spoke, the more it didn't make sense.
Didn't make sense.
I think if anything, she needed a kind of fucking monster.
I think IQ level dropped to -5 stars.
Really?
What?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if she wouldn't create something like Moon Ping.
Probably, yeah. But then again, we could always mention about the bracelet, but we're not going to go there.
Oh, you mean the sex bracelet and the sex crystals? Did you know that a sex bracelet that goes on your ankle? Is it called an anklet? I don't know.
Anklet.
I'll call it an anklet. I don't know, you damn kids and your damn jewellery and your damn music. Peter Griffin. So yeah, it apparently wearing this sex bracelet with these sex crystals on apparently gets you more sex. But then for said person to believe and buy into that bullshit, it was quite entertaining to listen to the reasons why. And that's all I'm going to say about that. In the words of Stone Cold, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, even listening to me talk about that then, just, wow. Everybody's IQ has just dropped by about 10%.
And bear this in mind, you weren't there.
Yeah, just bear in mind you weren't there. So, hence why I'm literally going to be eating fish for the next few days to get my IQ levels back up. Because, they do say that fish is brain food.
Yeah, and just take into account, as I was driving, I was just now thinking to myself, please don't crash the car. Please don't crash the car.
I thought you were just going, why? Why me?
No, that was my mental thoughts. I think we were just on that wavelength of same mentality.
Oh God, it just. Anyway, I think we should just move off this topic now because it's just getting a bit oh God.
Well, anyway, I've got a non-wrestling topic, but it is gonna have a sporty one, a bit of a because it's to do with MMA.
Oh yes, the notorious Conor McGregor was last night.
Yeah.
Against what was his name? Is it Justin Poirier or something like that?
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. I would be angry as well if my leg broke. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to lose, you want to lose with dignity. And that is not losing. For a fighter to lose that way, and for a fighter to win that way, it doesn't bode well for either one of them, really, does it, to be fair? It doesn't make Poirier look good. It doesn't make Conor McGregor look good. If anything, it'll probably come to fight number 4.
I think it's rumor has it's been confirmed.
Yeah, well, hopefully there's not as much of a build-up to it this time because I found it rather boring this time.
Yeah, but the difference is what I thought was a bit bad and surprise. Conor McGregor didn't get hit while he was down. It's just there saying, I may have got a broken leg, but your message is in my DMs.
Oh, I'm not being funny, she probably is. What about it? What you never know, she might be. She might very well be in his DMs telling him how much of a prick he is, but you don't know, do you?
True, but that's the psychological game of Conor McGregor.
It's just psychological. Now, it's this is what happens this is what it'd be like if wrestling was real.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I broke kayfabe again. Don't care, whatever.
Yeah. Oh no, that makes it even more funny.
If it wasn't scripted and predetermined.
You ready for this one?
Go on.
You're gonna this is gonna make you laugh even more because we've got a funny segment coming up, and it's to do with it actually follows on from the Conor McGregor. Because while that happened, somebody decided to take a shot at Conor McGregor.
Well, that's not hard. He leaves himself wide open for criticism.
He does. And it's someone who's been feuding with him on social media. And is one of the most annoying fuckwits on Twitter.
Oh, no. Would this be a certain moronic fuckwit that had a boxing match not long ago?
Mr. Jake Paul.
Oh, God, I can't stand that prick.
Remember when I said I'd fight you for $10 million? I told you only fight you now for $20. That's all the match would be worth now. Ha 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 ha.
This is the kind of critic... Like Conor McGregor's going to be bothered about that, with how many millions he's made from MMA.
Wait. Conor McGregor didn't even need to reply. Social media did it for him.
Oh, did they troll him?
Oh, is this how Jake Paul gets to become irrelevant? You know, by playing Poke the Bear. What was it? You do realise that Conor McGregor could be your new daddy when your mum slips into his DMs.
Oh my God.
This coming from a guy fighter who's having boxing matches against retired MMA stars. You're hard. Oh, and we noticed that you took the shots when after the leg broke, but you didn't just before the fight, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And people were pointing out the fact that he was only kicking him while he was down, when he was actually down, not when he's at his best and on peak. I wonder why. Oh, and what happened to the last time? And what happened to the last time he got into a boxing match? Didn't he leave with some absolute massive swelling on his face from a retired boxer?
Yeah, that retired boxer that knocked him out.
Almost.
And held him up.
Yeah.
No, mate, he knocked him out. Fuck off. I've seen the footage. His fucking head's nodding.
And if I'm not mistaken, he was trying to pick fights with Tyson?
Fucking Tyson would kill him.
He'd do him! Literally.
Oh, make the fight. Tyson won't want the money. He just want to kill you.
What makes it even more funny is Jake Paul was also thrown out to challenge to KSI.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm going to knock his block off, blah, blah, blah. Really? Well, your brother couldn't do it.
That's what I say your brother couldn't do. What makes you think you're going to get the job done?
And on top of that, KSI's reply, chef's kiss.
I didn't hear that then.
It was chef's kiss. It was a mwah! Beautiful. Do you know what his reply was? Yeah, I'm a little bit busy right now in the music business. Spitting out hot albums and doing some amazing shit. I ain't got no time on a 2-bit fighter who fights retired boxers. I'll deal with him when I'm a bit bored in the music industry.
KSI's funny, man.
Basically, it's like, go away, little boy. You're just wanting to be relevant because I'm making some good shit on music. Back off.
I like KSI's reaction videos.
Oh, does actually have some gold.
Oh, yeah, there's some comedy. And this laugh, it kills me. Remember that time that somebody made him jump scare with a fucking ghost mask?
Oh, good lord.
Jesus Christ.
He almost breaks his back on his own chair.
He shit himself that much, he almost took off.
In all fairness, do you blame him?
No, I fucking don't blame him. I would have shit myself as well.
What makes it even weird is, this is like, huh? What's this? Huh? Are you having a laugh? And then he goes, oh!
Oh, dear.
But it makes it even more funny with him as well. Even though he's making some great music and everything, he's still producing content for social media and also still doing content with the Sidemen.
Yeah, this is the thing. If you want to be a good content creator, you've got to be on the ball.
And the funny thing about it is, even though he's a musician, in a way, some musicians don't want to even do that. He is.
Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Everybody does their own shit their own way, don't they? So, you know.
And I know there's some certain people who we've got on our links that don't like KSI. Fine, that's your choice. You don't like him. For me, I find him entertaining. He's funny, and at least he shows that he's got some love.
Who doesn't like him?
I think Hatred Theory.
Oh, that's fine. It's like though,
but then again,
if we all like the same thing, the world would be a boring place.
Exactly. But then again, if you check out Hatred Theory, they do actually produce their hate in a comical way.
Yeah.
But anyway, anything else you want to cover?
Yes. Why have I got a picture of myself from last night with what seems to be a very strange mask on my face? Please don't tell me that's a pair of knickers. That is a pair of knickers. What? Why? Why?
I could answer that. It wasn't my idea.
And please don't tell me it was my idea.
It was your idea.
Oh dear.
And it almost got worse. Because bear in mind, that was actually part of an outfit.
Yeah. Say no more. Say no more. At least I know they were clean.
Although I just looked at it and thought to myself, okay, that's a unique version of Bane.
That is a very unique version of Bane. I didn't realise he had like an eye patch as well, but you know, okay.
Yeah, neither did I.
Strange times.
And bear this in mind, I'm not even sure if you were drunk yet.
Okay, Mr. Burns.
It was comical, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Yeah, it was, to be fair.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, that's not a wrestling topic. Now, we'd normally go straight off into the next segment. But we're just going to share some love for, a bit of British wrestling.
Yes. It's been a while, and it's returning.
It is returning. Yes, we know that there's some shows still ongoing, even though there's also been shows that have been going on during a certain situation where they shouldn't have been. Not pointing fingers.
Although, realistically, it just goes to show what kind of health and safety they've got in their minds. So, you know, if you know who they are, call them out yourself, because we're not doing it.
We're not doing it, even though I believe I've sent messages already.
Yeah, it's not good.
And the fact that they've actually got YouTube clips of this.
Yeah. Not clever.
I'm pretty sure that the police might be wanting to check that out. And by the way, I know what they're going to say, this was all pre-recorded. Really? Why is it that, how have you got so much content out over 2 years, is it? Supposedly you've been doing pre-records for 2 years? There's not enough hours of the day for you to be able to do all that.
No, definitely not.
Need I say more?
Anyway, come on, we're talking about the positives of British wrestling now.
British wrestling is coming back. I believe we've got some shows, one involving yourself attending.
Yes. Now, if anybody local wishes to attend, it is going to be on the 11th of September at the Winking Man pub at Leek.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to have to get the details up because I can't remember the ticket prices. So hold on to your horses.
He's making it as possible. He's making it professional.
Yeah, this is not very professional right now.
At least,
but it will be. It will be when I talk.
It will be.
Right. So let's start from the beginning. Just ignore about everything I've just said, apart from British wrestling's coming back. So yes, this is one to put into your diaries. It's the Barracks Pro Wrestling School, and we are presenting Resurrection at the Winking Man pub in Leek, Staffordshire, on the September 11th, or should I say 11th of September, at 7:30 p.m. It is £10 for the front row seat, and it's £7 for general tickets, and they can be purchased through the Barracks Pro Wrestling School on Facebook. You can give them a message and you can purchase them from there. No doubt it will be a PayPal purchase. So
yeah, it is.
I know that Matt Burns is already in attendance, so if you want to go yourself, then get your tickets. I will be making my debut. I can't say who I'll be facing, but yeah,
he'll be making his debut, and with myself, I thought, what better way to support my esteemed colleague?
Exactly. And hopefully it will not be the only show that I'll be appearing on, but there will be a couple of debuts being made on the Barracks show that day. There will be another one of Gabriel Lee, a very good friend of mine, and Matt Burns.
Yes.
Full of energy. Full of energy. Very, very feisty.
Yep.
And I do believe from yesterday, full of spunk. But yeah, it's. I got you again, didn't I?
Almost.
But anyway, yes. So he will be making his debut. We've got a return, and yeah, it's just all around. It's going to be a jam-packed show. Belts will be on the line. So if you feel like a day out or a night out in the Leek area, then yeah, head yourself up to the Winking Man pub.
Yeah, enough said.
Enough said.
Right, there's that one.
And yes, at the moment, I do believe there are only 51 tickets left. I know I say only, like it's not, but out of 60. Obviously, Matt Burns being one that had purchased. I think you were the one that purchased all 9, aren't you?
No, I didn't purchase all 9.
No, there's just a handful then. But yeah, there are a lot. I do know that a lot more people will be in attendance.
Yep.
They just want to see what's happening. They want to be seeing what happens with the latest lockdown rules.
Yep.
Whether we're actually coming out of lockdown or not. So, fingers crossed.
However, we've also got another show that's in the UK that I believe myself and my esteemed colleague will be attending.
Correct.
Which is at the Academy Pro Wrestling, which will be happening, and this is the scary thing, in about 4 weeks.
Oh shit! Yeah. And we've actually interviewed the Happy Chappy.
We have, and I've actually interviewed some of the roster as well.
Yeah, exactly. So give it up for Luke
Basham. Yeah, Luke Basham, Joe Black, and of course Regan. And everything. But genuinely, it's called New Heights. It's the third one. New Heights 3.
New Heights, matey.
And believe me when I say this, there's a New Heights ladder match.
Really? No way.
And the last time I got to call that match, I was actually on the commentary team of that match. Good God, the carnage.
Will you be doing commentary this time?
No, I'm actually being a paying customer this time.
Awesome.
In actual fact, no, not paying customer. Paid customer. Because I've already paid the tickets.
Paid.
But
He's a good lad.
Understand this. Tickets are selling quickly. When I say this. And if you want the full details, it is, New Heights 3, which will be on the August of 7th, 2021 at Dawley Town Hall, New Street, Telford, Shropshire. And you want the postcode, which is TF43JR. Tickets are...
And no, that's not Jim Ross.
No. Or John Ballor. But anyway. All I'm going to say, the prices are, and I'm going to have to point this out, there are no front row seats. Sold out. They do, however, have a family general seating, which is normally 2 adults and 2 children, for £25. They actually have one for adults, £8, children £7, and they also do a VIP poster and picture with a wrestler for £5. And that is all
£5?
For £5. And that is all booked through spotfestwrestling.co.uk. Or if you want to find out where the links are, you can just jump onto their social media, which they are actually on Facebook, Twitter, and of course Instagram. Highly recommend them. I've been to many of their shows, and if I'm not mistaken, for this event, they've even got a sponsor as well.
Go on.
Which is Spotfest, and of course, Sliders, which is a local business.
You know, I ain't gonna argue with that.
Because you gotta love supporting. In actual fact, if you want the full title of it, Sliders Skate Shop, which is local business, which is that's awesome, isn't it?
Yes.
Supporting local businesses. But genuinely, that is going to be a show I know is going to be absolutely amazing. Erica Bain, Joe Sanchez there as well. And I believe there might even be somebody else there who we both know. But no spoilers. No spoilers. But anyway, I think that's a wrap up on the news.
Yeah, I think so.
And as my colleague keeps always stating, that was the news.
Oh, you prick.
No.
Shut up, you fucking absolute minge pie.
You know about him or me?
The fucking pair on you.
And I was actually aiming at him taking the piss out of him, not aiming at you.
I'm going to try and sound more manly by deepening my voice and trying to get across the point that this is the news.
This is the news.
This is annoying.
That was the news. Happy now? And with all that, we've got a links page on our website that's got all of who we support, what we're going to be checking out, and everything. The one thing I will just state... What?
No, I'm just saying correct.
Oh, right, that's right. Of course, our website is none other than www.theburningtruthuk.com. Check us out. And there is one link I'm going to recommend and point out right now. I'm going to just point out Powered 4 TV. Keep an eye out on that, because when local wrestling, with British wrestling being returning, that's going to have an influx of content on there. Agreed?
Yes, I can't wait, actually.
Yes. I believe you can't wait. Because who knows? I believe even a certain Irvine could be making a debut on it as well.
We shall see. We shall see.
Right. And even though we mentioned the links, you can also check out our, if you want to support us, our merchandise page, where you can
purchase a certain degree of merch, where you can buy our fucking merch.
and support us. Which
All
does
proceeds go towards the Burning Truth.
Yes. They do. And go no further. Because it does go back straight into the Burning Truth. That's all. And of course, you can check out on past episodes on there as well, and interviews as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But more importantly, you know, we're on social media, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram. We are, of course, also on, you know, checking out TikTok, even though I believe you've done some content recently, I haven't yet, but we'll be doing soon.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's been a long time coming. I haven't really been on for a while, but I've managed to get some just a little reaction video.
Although I believe a certain idea that I was given yesterday, I may have to use that idea.
Oh yes, you'll have to remind me after the show, because obviously I had a drink yesterday.
TVA.
No, I don't know. I don't know if anybody if anybody's heard this on this show at the moment, but I had a drink last night.
Maybe. And of course, if you want to listen to past episodes of The Burning Truth, you can do it through the website. Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Deezer, Amazon Music, and other sources.
Other sources. Just not the daddies. HP Brown Sauce Daddy.
Anyway, shall we continue?
Yes.
Of course, this is the mental health segment.
Correct. Ow, shit.
Are you okay?
I just cracked my ankle.
Okay, you're not hurt?
Well, from the ow that I just said.
No, is there anything I can do to
fucking
help?
hurt.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes, come and rub my leg.
I'm pretty sure you could probably get someone to rub that leg for you.
I can't touch. Anyway, mental health message. Come on, it's getting rude.
Would you care to start us off?
Yes, I really don't mind at all. So, without further ado, I bring to you the mental health message of it is okay to be not okay, and asking for help is never a sign of weakness. And in doing so, you may find out that there are people out there that care for you more than you'll ever know.
Correct. And in doing so, we also recommend you to never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits. A quote from Tom Campbell on Cultaholic. We, of course, also recommend you to make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish. It's necessary.
It's necessary.
And what is the number one rule of Progress Wrestling, The Burning Truth, and in general life?
Don't be a filthy dick.
Don't be a dick.
Chihuahua.
And of course, be excellent
to
each other.
Chihuahua. Be excellent to one another.
Be excellent to each other. You're waiting for me to ask you for the names, aren't you?
Bill S. Preston Esquire and Ted Theodore Logan.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, their movies just dropped on Sky Movies.
It certainly has. And just after I cancelled my Now TV subscription. You
And
fucking bastards.
And not long after you got it correct as well.
I know. God damn it. Why is everyone
God
so
gave
sad
rock
on
and
me?
roll to you. Anyway, with that, that's going to be a wrap up because I believe some of us have got a bit of a busy schedule right now, or going to be in a busy schedule.
In about 9 minutes.
Yep.
Now, I will just say before we go that I will not be watching it. I haven't watched it all the way through. I just cannot get into it. I'm not interested in it. I just think it's, with everything that's gone on with COVID, I'm happy that a lot of people are happy. But at the end of the day, it's not going to change what's happened or what's going on. So, if it brings a bit of joy to your world, that's fair enough. But to mine, I'm not really that interested.
He's not interested.
So with that being said, I will say good luck to England. But at the same time, I will be saying good luck to Italy as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously I want them to, I just want them to go out there, do the sportsmanlike thing, have a good match, clean match, no controversy. I wish the fans had stopped acting like idiots, because I do believe I've just seen an article as I was saying that England fans have tried to storm Wembley Stadium.
And firing off fireworks.
Yeah, and literally smoke grenades hanging out their bottoms.
Right, England
yeah,
fans.
I am not kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
I'm just going to point this out.
For those that are listening in America, England soccer fans are one of the most stupidly behaved bunch.
Some.
At times.
Some, not all.
A lot. I would say it's a lot more than some.
Well, bear in mind that Mick Foley's sent his love towards the England team.
Yeah, but is Mick Foley down at Wembley Stadium right now? No. Is he one of the fans trying to storm the Wembley Stadium? No, he's not. England fans are stupid at times.
Some of them are. No, not all of them.
And they've not. Well, all right then.
And I would say the ones who caused antics on the last match have already cost the England team, I believe, 20,000. Stop building up bills for the England team, you idiots.
Yeah, exactly. You want England to do well, but yet you're just making it very difficult to support them. Yeah. So I just exactly it happens every time.
So that we can be professional.
Yeah, but like I say, I do wish them luck. I hope everyone enjoys the match who is going to be watching it. I personally won't be, because I'm just not interested. I don't want to watch it because the controversy it's caused already. I'm just not. I'm trying to stay away from the toxicity. So I won't be watching it.
I'll be watching it with my family, of course. And so for me, it's like, come on, England, it's coming home. I can do all that during the match. I'm not going to do it here. So, good luck.
But also, if I hear my next door neighbours play It's Coming Home one more time, I am going to rip the fucking radio out of their bastard wall, and I'm going to shove it so far up their fucking candy asses. It's going to be unreal.
Why did I just suddenly hear this?
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, I
won't be hearing this. At least I won't be hearing this tonight. Chihuahua. Da, 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 da.
Or certain Tobias tips from last night.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, God.
Anyway, with that, hopefully we hope you all stay well and stay safe, and hopefully hopefully hear from your check out the next episode, and of course support your local wrestling.
Yep.
I've been Matt Burns.
I have been the ever lovable Elmo. No, Almo.
No.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. What are you gonna do about it, stupid asshole?
Well, for starters, I'm just going to ignore you.
Fuck you then,
I'm just
asshole.
Elmo, have you got a meeting to go to?
Yeah. Elmo
Go-
gotta go to poopy.
Go to your meeting about your language.
Swear to God. Swear to freaking God. Matt Burns, you're a fucking asshole.
I'm not the one who arranged it.
No need. Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck
I'm not
you
the one
too.
who arranged it.
Fuck you too, Irvine.
What the fuck did I do?
Fucking asshole.
Fuck's sake. Fine, fuck off, Elmo.
Fuck you, asshole. So where you fucking sleep tonight, you fucking bitch.
Okay, I've just been threatened by a teddy bear.
I fucking heard that.
Don't worry about it.
I'm done. Yeah, you walk away.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we continue? So with that, I've been Matt Burns.
I have been James Irvine.
That he has. It has been emotional. Anything else you want to add?
It's been very emotional, and my brain is broken, and it's time for everybody to go and have fun. Watch the match. I'm not, so have fun.
So till then, catch you later. It's been emotional.
Bye-bye, assholes.